Empty roads and twilight dark, shadows whisper, feel the spark. Lonely paths the woods can hide, ghosts of memories side by side. Moonlight breaking through the trees, whispering winds, a gentle breeze, silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Moonlight breaking through the trees, whispering winds, a gentle breeze, silent echoes from the past. Footsteps fade, but echoes last. Ghosts of the backwoods calling now, lost in the night, they twist and shout. Echoes of time never fade away, in the backwoods they will stay. Ancient songs from voices old, stories of hearts that once were bold. Deep in the forest, secrets lie, hidden tears that never dry. Flickering lights in shadows roll, backwoods whispers lead me home. Silent specters dance and play, guiding through the night of day. Moonlight breaking through
Cosmic. What's up, my man? Figured I'd jump on tonight. Scan a couple cards, maybe open a couple packs. Talk a little hunting, maybe. Bog badger. Yeah, what are you up to tonight? This card here just does not want to scan. The old turd. I hate typing them in. Thomas backs a whatnot stream. Yeah, I gotta do a whatnot now. Here again. I'm kind of changing how I do my whatnot streams. I'm jumping on and I'm not doing any more than 2 hours. I'm doing 1 hour of Magic and 1 hour of cardboard cleavage. And then if you miss me in those 2 hours, you don't see me until the next time. Of course, the other thing I did do now is I put all my cards, which is something new for me, on my whatnot profile. They're now in the marketplace, so they are purchasable when I'm offline, and it's something I've never really done. They've always just been available when I'm online, like in the buy it now form. And I was surprised a $40 Pokemon card sold just the other day like that, and I didn't even realize it. BB, I saw it. I saw you go live as I was at work, and I was just getting ready to jump in, and ended up something come up at work, and I missed it until and it tied me up essentially until I had to leave work. So whatnots, yeah. Whatnot is a absolute rabbit hole for sure. I did see one of your last unboxings though earlier today. Triple B. I think I voted on the. I'm trying to think of what. It was the cover with the 3 girls in the masks. What comic was that? I got a new box of not sure what it is. I thought it was Maiden Girl or Girl Maiden, but it actually says Girl Party. So I'm really not sure what this is. Girl Party. Might have to break into that tonight. MTG Hillbilly, how you going? How's it going? Wednesday live streams. I actually haven't been like keeping anything of a schedule. I've basically kind of said, okay, you know, I usually get home from work about 9ish, and if it's a night my wife goes to work for an overnight, I'm like, you know what? I'll jump on at 9:40ish or so. Ninjetta. That's the one I voted for, Ninjetta. So it's going to be kind of like, I'm going to do an after dark live stream on nights that my wife does an overnight. And I'm really kind of changing the channel as far as recorded videos too. I'm really not doing too many recorded videos of pack openings anymore. Most all pack openings are going to happen on lives. Videos will, for the most part, probably be Suno tracks and different little things. How did it go tonight then for a first Wednesday? Yeah, Hillbilly, I heard you say earlier today on I think the morning show that you were suffering from a head cold. I think that's going to start going around, to tell you the truth. The old head colds are going to start. That is without a doubt. I'm guessing I'm going to be due for one here at any time. Let's see what we got in Magic tonight here. We're tripled and doubled up on that pack. Top 10 cards of the month are lacking because it's been a while since I've done a live stream and haven't opened anything, and there's only 2 cards in that, and they are not even dollar cards. Month top pulls. A Karn Silex out of Dominaria United and a Silvos Rogue Elemental out of the, which is a list card, and the Karn Silex is 80 cents and Silvos Rogue Elemental is 42 cents on the pull. So we gotta do something to up that tonight for sure. Ah, those are good numbers there, Triple B. Can't complain about that, huh? I guess kind of my outlook on the YouTube channel has changed too. It's like I'm not going to be overly concerned about growing, if that makes any sense. I'm going to do what I have fun doing, these live streams, cracking packs, cracking Magic, cracking the cardboard cleavage maidens and stuff like that. And people pop in, they pop in. If they don't, they don't. MTG, you still here? What? I think I'm going to do at least 2 packs of Magic in this hour tonight. But definitely give me one of them. A bad glare on Dominaria United, but we definitely got to get a couple cards into the November top 10. More than what's there, that's for sure. Just have fun, that's right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about the channel growing or anything like that. I got more important stuff to worry about. So these are going to be lives, jumping on, having fun like usual. Duskmorn. I was hoping you were going to say Duskmorn because I do want to open some of that. I got to get a couple collector boosters of Duskmorn yet. For sure. We got my MTG Dragon Shield app up so we can check prices if things seem worth it. I gotta see which way these go again. I think they go they go backwards. So a Rip Chain Razorkin. 5/3 human berserker. Got reach though. Glimmer Burst. Instant, draw 2 cards, create a 1/1 white glimmer enchantment creature token. Possessed Goat. A Found Footage. Artifact Clue. Too many words to read. This is an uncommon. Oh, this is still a common. Moldering Gym in a Weight Room for one of the room cards. Still a common. Enter the Enigma. Hillbilly, I thought I saw you pull this on one of your pack openings on the morning show. Inicus Rat. 1/1 rat. Paranormal Analysis. Human Detective. And we still in uncommons. Beastie Beatdown. A little bit of a glare. Scrabbling Skull Crab. Cool art. A Haunted Screen. Another cool art. Artifact. Tap, add white or black. Pay 1 life. Tap, pay 1 life. Add. Wonder if that's going to be a sought after card. The Green Overlord. Yeah, you pulled an Overlord the other day though, right? But it wasn't the green one if I remember right, right? Hey, a rare room. A Central Elevator Promising Stars. So we'll check the value on that in a minute. So if that was the rare, is this a 2 rare pack? Neglected Manor for a land. Neglected Manor enters tap unless a player has 13 or less life. Tap and add white or black. I like the art on Neglected Manor though. In fact, Neglected Manor might be one of my art chases for that set. And a common foil of Appendage Amalgam. Horror. So at least it's a horror. Got that. You have all the other ones? So here's the 3 cards that I'm curious about in that pack. Let's go to pulls and let's just text them in quick. Central Elevator. $0.22 on the Central Elevator. And we'll add it to the pulls just because we ain't even at 10 cards yet. Neglected Manor might be a little bit better. Spell it right. Nope, I was wrong. 5-cent card. We'll throw it in there anyways. Alright, Haunted Screen is a uncommon. I'm guessing is probably not going to be great. Haunted Screen. $0.04 card. So absolutely nothing there. We got to do another pack of magic for sure. 'Cause that was dismal. Maybe we'll do 2. Oh, they were sitting right in front of me. I'm gonna do Wilds of Eldraine. Let's see what this. Wilds of Eldraine was one of the last of my favorite sets. And I gotta see how these go. These go normal. So here is the art card, Art Flame Duelist. Kind of a cool art card. The Island for a Land. A Troublemaker Oomph. Every time I see an Oomph, I'm like, what the hell is an Oomph? It must be kind of like a goblin or something. A Grabby Giant. Red Cap Thief. Archon's Glory. The Bargain. Chancellor of Tales. Is that the first uncommon? Yeah, that's the first uncommon. Ego Drain. A Obra Dreaming Duelist. I've got this card a couple times, actually. Fairy Fencing. And the rare is going to be a 4/4 Decacant Dragon. I don't know if there's anything there. We get an Enchanted Tales if I am not mistaken in these packs. An uncommon Intangible Virtue. I know there's no value to that Virtue card, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, maybe we don't get the... oh, this is the Enchanted Tale. Or is it? I don't know. I forget now. A common Rowan's Grim Search. And a Token of a Treasure. So, another dismal pack. Let's check Decadent Dragon real quick. Polls. They might scan. Let's see if we can scan. There we did. 223. 43 cents. So we ain't getting any better on the month. Holy smokes. We're going to have to open some fire here one of these nights for sure. For sure. Something's going to have to change. New pack of Epic. This booster box has been lasting for a while. Rares are on the top always. Rescue. Red. Echoes of Despair. Salvage. I don't know if I hit that last time or not. I thought I've seen this salvage card before. Mithril Armor. Compromise. I know I've seen this. I think it was the last opening I hit that. Spontaneous Combustion. Decay. Mechotar. Triple B, you still hanging around? Avenging Angel. I think I've hit this one. Treant, I think I've hit. Devourer. Starting to get a lot of repeats. Ring of Will. Winter Fairy. Is there one more? Apocalypse. So nothing great there either. Let's open this. This, I do believe, was a givey on Whatnot, and I don't remember what I won. Must have been a pack of something. I don't know what it is, but it don't look like something I probably collect. Maybe. Can't read it. Don't know who she is. Don't know who she is. What are these cards? I don't even know what set or game this is from. That must be my hit card, huh? SR. That must be my hit card. That was definitely a givey. I remember what I scanned here. Scanned this. Scanned that. Scanned Neglected Manor. Elevator. That is what I scanned. Right there. Anybody lurking? Other verse box looking. Getting down there, but still got some packs. Do one a night, I guess. Oh, MTG Hillbilly's still lurking. Chaos Princess. I don't think I've hit her yet. Annabelle, Goddess of Sand. Ice Queen. That's the second or third Ice Queen. Fire Queen. And the foil is going to be a Dragon Rider Noah. Kind of a surgy kind of foil. And a Moonlight. and a Layla. So probably nothing. That search foil is kind of cool though. Camera definitely doesn't do it justice. Let's go back to magic one more time, just to see if we can't pull the magic pulls from the gutter tonight. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Vito. I know that guy without even looking at it. How will these go now? Land and a common and a common. So these will go normal. So Vito, art card. Captivating Cave. Poison Dart Frog. Kind of cool art for a frog. Nurturing Bristleback. Dinosaur 5/5. Dino Tomation. Dinosaur No. Relics Roar. Still in the comments. Rampaging Spiketail. Dinosaur 5/6. First uncommon. Sky Claw Raptor. And a belligerent yearling. 3/2. Skyclaw. Scytheclaw was a 4/3. Thrashing Brontodon. We go back to a common artifact of Multi-Clan Landmark. Not Clan Landmark? I don't know. Oh, a mythic. So we got a mythic and it's starred. Microtype. Elder Fungus. Legendary creature. I'll have to look that up. This should be our foil. Foil's going to be a common miner's guide. And then a dinosaur token. Microtype might be a better, probably the best hit of the month so far. Well, before I sleeve it, let's scan it. Yeah, well, it is the best hit of the month, but it is not by much. It's only $1.32. What else we got to open? Let's open a Monster Girl. Camera really does not do these justice at all. Now that I look at the camera. There's the first common. I don't really know what she is. Some kind of stone thing or something. Next common. Some kind of Japanese sorcerer or something. Who knows? Next common. Ninja, maybe? Should be the rare. We could actually scan, find out what their names are. And probably an SR, because I don't know if there's anything really left in this box to hit. SR. Oh, her. Let's see. I'm a little curious as to what her name is. Creeping Coin is what it says on the front. Let's see if it says the same on the back. Well, that's saying Creeping Carp, which I guess Creeping Carp probably... No. Went back to Creeping Coin. It is. It's Creeping Coin. Look at the art. Creeping Coin makes sense on her. What does this one say? March Hare? I don't know if that's right. And it says March Hare on the back, too. Which I guess makes sense. March Hare. And that doesn't even... Linchinoma. Linchinoma. Jiangxi. Something completely different. No, Jiangxi. It's funny how when you get the camera at a certain point, it'll read differently. Living Armor. That's probably right on this one. Yeah, I would say that's probably Living Armor. We'll do one Azure Lane and then wrap it up with some Maidens. I-19 for a common. Sour U. Kavala. Princeton. And this should be an uncommon, I'm guessing. Oh, a secret rare. This might be worth a couple bucks. A Monarch. Secret rare. And an uncommon Kitakaze. What the hell is that? Bombing ships. And this should be the rare. Massachusetts. I know I've got Massachusetts. I don't know if I've gotten her in the rare foiling. This is the Climax common. Phoenix Spring Song. Let's, for kicks, this secret rare might be, I don't know, might be a little bit on Monarch. Go here. Where is my TCG player? Every time I do this, I lose chat too, so. Yeah. PCG player might not even have her. Monarch, secret rare. About 4.5. That's what I kind of figured. That's what I kind of figured. Typing. Bad glare. Putting any cards in that spot. Terrible glare. Alright, I want to see what this is. I want to see this promo card. Promo waifu card. Put the kids to bed. ZR. I wonder if these. Come on. Thunder General? That seemed like it's going to be what it's going to be. Thunder General. The promise of purple and red. No idea what that means. But it is a ZR. Oh, we'll sleeve it. Upload it. Alright, one pack out of this box, since this is a new box. Is there a hit pack in this? I don't think there is. There's no packs. Girl. Oh, boa on a GR. Somebody will be excited about that. Marin. SSR and Marin again on an SR. Chewy. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. SR. And an SR of Miku. Well, that's not exactly the right Marin. Marine. This is actually Marin. So 3 SSR or 3 SRs and SSR and GR. Goofy box here. There's only 2 or 3 cards to a box. And I don't know what these are going to look like. Looks like there's 2 in here. Maybe 3? Is there 2 or 3? These are spicy, so yeah, put your kids to bed. So I don't know who that's supposed to be, but that is pretty spicy. And they bend. And it's lenticular. So, yeah. Definitely lenticular. Maybe this one will tell me who this is, too. Oh, that's numbered, actually. So that's actually probably a better hit than the lenticular card is. Let's see what it says. Who knows what that says? This one is like extremely bent. Trying to figure out who that is. I don't think. Low number. Alright, where are we at? 50 minutes of pack opening? I'm sure nobody's still hanging out. Do another verse for kicks. End the night on another verse. Oh, this pack really don't want to open. Archer, full power. Dragon Queen. Chaos Void Dragon. Astrid of West. Molly. Oil of the Crystal Fang Ice Dragon. That is a cool card there. Not numbered, I don't think. It is an SR, most of it. Flame Princess. The Dragon Queen, Hero of Otherverse. Celestial Goddess Vienna. Crystal Fang Ice Dragon, that was a pretty cool card. Way too much. Alright, back to scanning.
That don't look scam.
The Real Wiz, yo! What's up, my friend? What you up to? I'm sitting here. I was scanning some cards and well, that don't sound good or fun. Not just today. Went in at 9:30. I'm assuming 9:30 this morning. Yeah, I was going to say you probably right now are going through some pain, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's never good, never fun. Oh, they told you you can't smoke now either? Can or can't smoke? Can't smoke either. Oh, your nose. Certainly doesn't sound like it's any fun, whatever that you're going through. Just sore? Well, I guess be thankful it's just sore then. I suppose you could feel worse. It is a rare. Got good dental insurance. You know, I don't know why my phone is not updated to matching my iPad. Yeah, you're probably going to have to wait a while before you can do that. If you just got them pulled today. I can see where they're saying 6 months. Oh, I would guess I'm not far from them. Yeah, I think I'll make this maybe the last pack of the night. I think these go backwards if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Turn inside out. Murder. Emerge from the cocoon. Bear trap. I pulled that already. I know I have at least one of those. Hillbilly, I think you pulled bear trap today, this morning actually. Manifest thread. Stocked researcher. Hey, appendage amalgam. I just pulled that in a pack about an hour ago in foil. First uncommon, fear of abduction. Flood Pits Drowner. Norin Swift Survivalist. Cathartic Parting. Overlord of the Flood Pits. You got this one, right, Hillbilly? You said you needed the green one? That's definitely probably going to go in the top 10 of the month, I'm guessing, since all the cards right now are in the cents. Swamp. And a foil of Uncommon Valgoth's Faithful. Human Cleric. Yeah, I probably don't need to sleeve that. Let's see what Overlord comes in at. It's definitely going into the top 10 of the month, I can tell you that. $68. $481. So that's not a bad. That actually goes to number 1, I think, right now. Let's see, Valgoths. Elgoth is not going to scan, I'm guessing. So we need to type it in. Elgoth's Faithful. 121 in foil. Only 10 cents, so that one doesn't make it. Was there anything else in this pack that was even close? Making a top 10 spot? I don't know. Everything I scan wants to scan as a Savannah. No, now that one wants to scan as plain. There we go. $0.04. That's gonna pop in there somewhere, I think. So we will keep that out. That's going 4. Need the green one for the deck? Is the green one an expensive one? Let's see what the green one's going for. Where is it? Oh yeah, the Hauntwoods, yeah, that's one I wouldn't mind having too. Yeah, depending on what you get it in. Regular's $18, and you're going up from there a ways. So yeah, that'd be tougher pull, I'm guessing. So do you have them all besides the green? This one's only $4.80 or something like that right now. Cool card though. Cool art. I do like the art on it. And a gremlin token. Well, I sure did not improve the month's top 10 tonight. A little bit, I guess. I suppose I could put this Overlord on it. He's got to go over number 1. And then Flood Pit's Drowner is going to go where? In between Silvos and Central Elevator. So, I gotta put... Where's Central Elevator? Silvos in between Silvos and Central Elevator. Flood Pits. Drowner. 4 cents? Yeah, 24 cents. Well, that at least gives... We get 10 cards in the top 10 for the night anyways. Even though they're all cheap cards for the most part. The only two over $1 are the Monarch from Azure Lane and the Overlord. Going to be a little different than last month when we pulled Vampiric Tutor, I think, unless I pull some heat later in the month. Flood Pit's Drowner come in at number 7 for the month right now. Yeah, at least we got a rounded out 10 right now. Only took to the 13th of the month. And as I type, my hit pop-up comes up. These two are going to the top 10 of the month. And haunted screen I just took out. So I was gonna make like a total magic collection running number here somewhere. Where should I put it? Let's do this. Maybe copy it. I don't know if this is going to work, but I think it did. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to rename it. I don't mess that up. Don't really want it to scroll, so let me see if I can take the filter off of it. And then we are going to make it what we wanted to say. Oh yeah. Where should we put it? We can put it right under the scrolling top 10, I suppose. And Anybody in here? How's that look? And this should only be on this scene. Looks good to me that way, I guess. I have this too, but I don't know where to put it. Doesn't really fit anywhere. Suppose like what I could do I really don't like that. I don't really like that. I think I'm gonna hide that for now. Just it doesn't make any sense where it can go. One more Duskworn, just to see what we can do. Come on already. This pack just does not want to open. Either there is or kind of sucked at it. Hand that feeds. I gotta remember that. I got a glare over there. Piranha fly. Cool art on the little piranha creature. Jump scare. Ragged Playmate. Final Vengeance. Say its name. Sorcery. First uncommon? Nope, still a common. Twist Reality. Glare. Uncommon Right of the Moth. Sorcery. I like that art too. That's pretty cool art. Live or Die. Instant. Choose one. Return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield or destroy target creatures. So, a little better than a murder, maybe? Veteran Survivor. We getting to the rare yet? No. Fear of Exposure. Let's see. We do this. Then we can go. Well, we got our rare. Maybe it's a. Nah, it's not a. Leyline of the Void. And the land pulled that for the second time tonight. And a foil common of Grab the Prize. Cool foil art. And the shard. Token. Leyline of the Void. That is what number? 106. The dusk one. 39 cents, so that is going to go somewhere in the top 10 of the month. The rest of them, I'm guessing. No. $0.20 on that, so that probably goes in somewhere. Oh yeah, let's see what these uncommons pop up as. And then I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. 3 cents. 6 cents. Veteran Survivor, 7 cents. And that's probably going to be what we get. All right, let's do the update. And then line of the void goes between oaks and flood pits. Elevator and Rowan. All the pop-ups are popping up now. One. Get those off there. see, what do we got to do here? 2, 3, 4, 6. All right, at least the number 10 card's up to 20 cents. And we can break 6,500. All right, who's still lurking? Anybody? For the night? Let's see if this makes sense. Grab the central elevator. You're still lurking here, hillbilly? Ley line.
Well, I woke up early in the driving rain, found John's out hitting on the liquor again. It wasn't too late, about 10:30 when he let loose what the cat dragged in. It was a Sunday.
Number 6 is gonna be Silvos.
Came in morning when he tried to make me pay the rent. Said I ain't got no money for you. Can I pay my way with these dancing shoes? Thought I was kidding.
And where are we going? We're going number 5, Decadent.
Till the police come and knocking on our door. We'll be burning down the house, tear it to the ground, burn it up, tear it down, burning down the house.
Barn Silex.
Sometime in a backwoods town, ain't nothing to do 'cause there ain't nothing around. Deputy sheriff ran around the block, but the streets are empty and the doors are locked. Got pretty lonely.
Micro Tyrants number 3.
money for you. Can I pay my way with these dancing
That's
shoes?
gotta be number 2, and that's gotta be number 1. These two drop off.
I can't count on anymore.
Think I'm calling it a night, Hillbilly. I'm going to go grab something to eat. I think the wife made some burgers before she left for work tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we got 10 cards on the top 10 right now. At least got the 10 cards on the top 10 for the night. And I gotta clean up this mess. But we hit 6,500 cards for the collection. Being scanned in.
The world outside is mad and cold. You don't grow up, you just grow old. Soon it's over, so they say. But God Almighty.
I'd like to find a place to put my top 10 of the whole collection, but I just don't know where to put it. Don't know where to put it. Hillbilly, if you're here, how did audio come across tonight? Pretty decent. I ended up uninstalling my mic and then reinstalling it and doing a couple other little things that I typically never really tinker with as far as the audio goes. I think it was all pretty decent. Been sounding good? Perfect. I appreciate you hanging out. I don't know if you were in here earlier when I said, I'm kind of changing what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm doing these, and if people want to hang out and chit chat, watch cards get opened. Probably just do these a couple times a week, as the wife has her overnights and stuff. I just enjoy doing this more than I do doing any type of recorded video. I may take these live 2 hours though, and if I hit something in a pack, and as I open it, maybe cut a short out of it or something. If I hit a big hit, obviously tonight there was nothing. Like we went hunting tonight and didn't even see anything. It's a pretty dismal night on the Magic side tonight, that's for sure. I gotta get some collector packs. Friday I'm planning on getting some foundations. And I think I'm going to try to get a couple collector packs of that. Let me do something quick. So, Hillbilly, with you hanging out, I'll show you kind of what I do for like my collecting. So I have created and I don't know how well you can see this. I'm going to pop this out and move it over here. So when each set comes out, along the bottom here you can see the sets. So like I started this back in Wilds of Eldraine, and when a set comes out, I create this Excel sheet, and I go through all the cards of the set that I want to chase as like a card that either I want for a deck, or most of them are like art chases, cards that I think the art on it's pretty cool and I just want it for the collection. So I list them. There's commons, uncommons, and rares, and then mythics. And then as I hit them, they get lines through them. And if I hit them in foil, they get highlighted as a gold as being foil. And I just did foundations today. And the stuff up here, it's just the date the set releases, and then it's like the day I updated this list, and then how many cards are in the set. Like MH3, there wasn't a whole lot. I got a lot in Thunder Junction, you know, but I just didn't like the set enough to like open a lot of it. You know, I'll buy this Gisa Hellraiser wanted poster just as a single if I want it. I mean, I do want it if I can find it at a, you know, at a market price for it. I've hit this Hellraiser here a couple, you know, so this isn't updated. I should go through and check and cross a bunch of this stuff out. So here's my foundations list. And like if you look at these rares, you know, I have in parentheses, you know, 317 plus, 320 plus, 326 plus. That's the card numbers, and that's like the first of the alternate art possibilities. Like 326 is probably the first alternate art without foil. You know, and then the next one would probably be a foil, I'm guessing. So I want these in at least the alternate art. And then like this Vengeful Blood Witch, I want it in the alternate art, not the original. I actually threw a swamp in. I want this swamp. This is the swamp that Liliana is like coming out of the tomb into a graveyard. So I want that. And then Jumpstart's got a bunch of them too that I just kind of want as art chases in the collection. Yeah, Foundations is, if I'm not mistaken, it's about half reprints and half new cards. And I didn't break it down into which ones on my list are reprint and which ones are new cards. You know, like Liliana Dreadhorde, you know, obviously we all know that's a reprint. We all know Rise of the Dark Realms is a reprint. But I don't specify that at all when I make this list for a set. But I just figured since you're hanging out, I'd kind of show you what I do for the sets as they come. See, Ravnica Remastered, I really didn't have a lot that I was chasing, you know. Wonder, and half the time I forget to keep track as I open packs like tonight. I forget to keep track and keep this up, but like, let's see, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. See, I can just look at this and know that I didn't hit any of this tonight. because I remember everything I opened. So, but that's just kind of how I do it. My own little way of collecting, I guess. I kind of know what I'm going after then once a set releases. You know, and I am truly a collector, you know, so it's like I don't buy anything with any mindset of a flip. Now, do I sell cards on Whatnot? Yeah, I'll sell singles on Whatnot and stuff. But it's never a card that's been bought with the intention of a flip. It's usually always a card that's hit because I like to crack packs. So I'll sell a single that, number one, I am not going to play with. It has no place in a deck for me or anything. Or it doesn't go into my personal collection from an art standpoint or a theme standpoint. You know, it may get sold on Whatnot then. But I never have the mindset, and I never buy anything that's like, oh, I can get this card for $15 and sell it for 20. Not me. It's not what I'm about, really. And I don't speculate either. I never buy cards that I think are gonna, you know, go up over time. I'm not into the specking game. I got better things to do with my time than to make a couple bucks on a card. The problem with, I guess, being as much of a collector as I am is it piles up. And then at some point you just get to the point where it's like you got to move some things in bulk. You know, I mean, you just have to, because you can't keep everything. You know, you got to start looking at what do you want to keep for your PC and what do you want to, you know, I've got boxes and boxes over here on a table of cards that aren't in the PC. They're not really decked. They're not lined up to go in a deck. They're just cards that are here that really have no purpose yet. But yet at least I still have them organized where it's like, let's say a card does go up in value or something. I have them organized to the point where I know where to go and find the card. If my app says I have it, it'll be an easy find. I mean, it's possible. It's just, you know, it's a mythic, so it's not going to be in every pack. You know, and it's hard to say, you know, how prevalent mythics are. You know, I don't think anybody really has a real good idea. I mean, you open enough packs, you're going to hit enough mythics. It's just, are you going to hit the one you're chasing? I will say I'm a proponent of like that Gisa wanted poster card out of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I want it, and I'm going to get it, but I'm going to single buy it. Because I'm a proponent of, if you truly know you want the card, just buy the single. You know, rather than like chase it, ripping packs, because you'll go broke. It's cool to hit cards when you want them, which is kind of why I probably make my little Excel list, because it's like, then I can, you know, be like, hey, I had that on the list, you know, so it's cool that I hit it. I mean, you got a good, yeah, I would say with 18 packs, is that out of the 36 pack booster box? The only thing I would say is if those are packs out of the 36 pack booster box or whatever the booster box was for that set, and you've already hit a couple mythics, you might be getting to the cap of your mythic hits. Maybe not though, you know. I mean, it's possible. But as far as like buying it, I mean, you saying you want to play it in a deck and you want it in a build, you know, I think you're going to see that card drop a little bit more too. I mean, you might be able to get it affordably here next month or something. I guess I haven't looked into the card enough to kind of have a personal opinion on whether or not I think it's gonna, you know, go from that $20 level down to being more like a $10 card. I think a lot of people make that mistake of like buying too soon on the singles that they want to actually purchase, you know, and stuff. And then I would never buy any pre-release cards for, you know, at pre-release prices. Sometimes you might get burned on it, you know, because the card ends up being more expensive than what it's expected to be, but like I said, it's a different game too when you start talking the difference between me as a collector, for the most part as a collector, and somebody as a player like yourself, and somebody as a, you know, that third type of person in Magic as a flipper, you know, or that investor. You know, I don't even really consider myself as an investor. I just, you know, I collect, but I'm not even mentally collecting from an investment standpoint. Half the time it's just to be able to say I have it. And then the other thing that I kind of do, which is kind of like my own policy kind of, is I typically will never sell a card that is in my top 10 of the whole collection. So it's like up behind me in the far corner, there's always 10 cards on stands, and that's the top 10 cards of my collection. And I just kind of do my thing of I'll never sell one of those cards as it is in the top 10. Once it drops out of the top 10, and then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to play it. It's not really a collection thing from an art standpoint for me, and there's no reason to keep it. Then, you know, I'll bring it into Whatnot, or I'll list it on Whatnot, or have it in a Whatnot live and stuff, and be willing to move it then. And will I typically, you know, make probably a little bit on it? Yeah, I'll probably make a little bit of money on it because it was in the top 10 of my entire collection, so it's a more expensive card. But the intent is not to like make money. But I can guarantee that money just goes into buying more packs, or maybe buying a card that I want in the collection as a single, or I don't know. I guess maybe I just do things differently, I guess. Because there's a couple cards in the top 10 right now that once they fall out of the top 10, whether the price drops them out of the top 10 or I pull enough cards above them to drop them out of the top 10, there's a couple cards that, I have no emotional connection to keeping, and they'll end up being sold. Yeah, the Hauntwoods. Yeah, that's actually a card I wouldn't mind having because of it's. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's mono green, right? And I'm slowly working on building that mono green. I'm calling it the Backwoods mono green deck, and that would be a card that I would keep for that deck. Yeah, I think that was actually one of the few cards that, when the set was starting to be spoiled, that I looked at and I'd be like, oh, if I hit that would be a keeper for what I'm calling my Backwoods mono green. I mean, the deck is a long ways from done, but landfall deck, okay. And like the only card in Bloomborough that I really, I guess, had in my mind and even on the list was the mono green bear. Lumra, or whatever the name was. Because I was like, if I can hit that, I'll put it into the mono green deck. But I have not hit it, and the likelihood of me hitting it is getting lower and lower because I'm going to be buying less and less Bloomborough. Like I said, I'm going to buy into foundations a little bit because there's enough chases from a collection side that I want the art of. Foundation Jumpstart, be opening some of those packs for sure. And then once Innistrad Remastered hits, I mean, I'm going to probably be deep into Innistrad Remastered. Depending on what they do with the set. I'm hoping they do some cool stuff with, with art on the Innistrad. Because I want to spend money on that set. I'm hoping I'm not disappointed. From what I've already seen in this, the 6 cards that, they spoiled already, I think there's going to be some cool art stuff. And obviously, when we know now, you're gonna see serialized possibilities too. Yeah. And that's another point. I mean, you'll be able to buy foundations for a while. So a lot of those chases don't have to be hit immediately. Unless you are like, geez, I want it now to build whatever deck build somebody's working on. Okay, Hillbilly. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to call it a night of cards. Going to grab I think she made burgers. Exquisite Blood Vampire Creature card? Yeah. Yeah, you and me both. I mean, you know I collect that theme type of card. So any of those types of cards are going to be a chase for me. Just on the theme side of it, whether I use it for a deck or not. All those cards are going to... And that's why I'm anticipating going pretty deep into Innistrad. Just because it is the theme that grabs me the most. Like I said, Hillbilly, it was cool hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out for the evening as I pack cracks and just kind of do my thing and go through cards. And I will I work tomorrow, so I will be catching the morning show from my desk for sure. So I will definitely see you in the morning at that if you guys are doing a morning show. I didn't hear that you guys weren't, so you will be seeing my trees in the chat for sure. Otherwise, heck, I've sat here for almost 3 hours now tonight. Typically, I figured I'd only do an hour, but I don't know, sometimes I get involved in the cards and scanning and stuff, and, that's the one thing about what I'm doing, on these After Darks is, it's not essentially a show. There's really no show format to it. It's just me hanging out. Whoever chats. So I am going to roll the outro, even though it's not really a show, but I like to do the intro and the outro on each end of it, regardless how long I sit here in an evening. Again, Hillbilly, thanks for hanging out. It's always appreciated, and we will, like I said, more likely talk to you tomorrow at some point. Take it easy. Have a good night.
In a dirty white dress with a fully loaded magazine.